Welcome to this explainer. Okay, let's just jump right into this because today we are tackling a massively practical, incredibly valuable topic. We're going to break down exactly how to architect a highly scalable, enterprise-grade data platform. And the best part, we're going to do it using primarily open source tools. We are talking about building a modern data lakehouse, one that gives you literally all the performance and reliability you could possibly need, but without those massive budget-draining software licenses. So, if you have ever felt trapped by vendor lock-in, or you've just watched your cloud costs skyrocket, well, this explainer is absolutely for you. Let's face it, almost every enterprise eventually slams into this exact same universal problem. Your data is scattered everywhere. It's in a dozen different systems: sales, marketing, operations, finance, and absolutely none of them talk to each other. Because of this, your analysts are incredibly frustrated. I mean, they're spending like 80% of their time just hunting down and cleaning data instead of, actually analyzing it. And meanwhile, leadership is begging for a single source of truth, but trying to deliver that with traditional databases, it's just making your infrastructure costs absolutely explode. So, here's our blueprint for today. We'll be covering 1. The universal data problem, 2. Ingestion and storage, 3. Transformation and querying, 4. Orchestration and business intelligence, 5. Governance and monitoring, and finally, 6. We'll put together the complete stack.
Starting off with Section 1, the universal data problem, and finding that single source of truth.
For years, data teams were forced into this really awful choice. Do you want the cheap, basically infinite storage of a data lake? The problem there is that the data often turns into a messy, unmanageable swamp. Or do you want the structure, reliability, and speed of a traditional data warehouse? Great, but that comes with astronomical storage costs. Well, a data lakehouse entirely eliminates that forced choice. It gives you the super low cost of a data lake combined with the reliability, schema enforcement, and structure of a traditional data warehouse. It is the ultimate cure. You finally get the best of both worlds. Moving on to Section 2, ingestion and storage. Let's build our foundation. The absolutely crucial point here is the massive shift in how we approach the loading dock of our data factory. The old paradigm was completely dominated by high licensing costs for proprietary ETL tools. Think of commercial platforms like Fivetran, and then you'd pay top dollar to store that raw data inside a proprietary database. The new paradigm flips this entire model on its head. We rely on open source connectors to pull the data, and we land it in low-cost object storage. By doing this, you completely avoid those heavy commercial costs until you hit a massive scale where the time savings of a managed tool clearly justify that big price tag. When we're choosing our specific tools to bring data into the factory, Airbyte is your go-to cost-efficient pick for batch ingestion. It's open source, and it features hundreds of pre-built connectors for databases, SaaS tools, and APIs, and mostly for free. Now what about streaming data? Tools like Kafka or a lighter alternative like Redpanda are great. But here is the real secret to cost efficiency. Reserve those only for strict real-time needs. Honestly, most enterprise data doesn't actually need to be analyzed to the exact second. Running batch pipelines with Airbyte covers the vast majority of use cases at a fraction of the complexity and a fraction of the cost. Once we ingest that data, it obviously needs a place to live. You store your raw data in object storage like Amazon S3, which is going to cost you a fraction of traditional database storage per terabyte. But a giant bucket of files isn't a database. You need a way to actually organize it. So you layer an open table format, something like Apache Iceberg or Deltawake, right on top. Think of it as adding an incredibly smart, searchable index card system over your massive warehouse of raw, unmarked boxes. This bit of magic adds database-like features directly to your object storage. We're talking schema enforcement, time travel, reliable updates, and the best part? You completely avoid vendor lock-in. Let's move into Section 3, transformation and querying. This is where we make the data actually usable. You can't just unleash your analysts on raw data and expect good results. You need a highly structured assembly line. First, you start with the raw data. Then, you clean and standardize it into staging tables. Finally, you join and aggregate it into your final business-ready tables. Organizing your transformations in these clear, distinct layers is incredibly vital. It basically acts as a protective buffer. If an upstream data source randomly changes its format one day, which we all know happens, it gets caught right there in staging. It never silently breaks the critical dashboards downstream that your executives rely on. The absolute, hands-down industry standard to run this assembly line is a tool called dbt, and our specific cost-efficient pick is dbt Core, which is the open-source version. It provides this entire transformation framework completely for free. What is so brilliant about dbt is that it lets analysts and engineers collaborate using a language they already know perfectly, SQL. It bakes in version control, testing, and documentation automatically. Lots of enterprise teams run their entire transformation layer on dbt core and never even need to pay for the cloud tier.
So, the data is transformed. Great. Now, how do we query it? Well, you have to choose the right engine for the workload. For your really heavy, large-scale, scheduled batch transformation jobs, Apache Spark is your absolute powerhouse, though it does require a large cluster. For incredibly fast interactive exploration across your whole organization, Trino is a fantastic engine running on a dedicated cluster. But then there's DuckDB, and DuckDB is absolutely perfect for ad hoc analytical queries directly on those Lakehouse files.
I want to pause and highlight DuckDB specifically for a second because of the infrastructure required to run it. Zero. Literally zero infrastructure is required. It does not need a separate running cluster. It is totally free, and it can handle a surprising, honestly almost shocking amount of analytical workload that in the past would have required spinning up a massive, insanely expensive data warehouse cluster. It is for sure the ultimate cost-efficient query engine.
Okay, Section 4, Orchestration and Business Intelligence, the engine and the dashboard. To keep this massive data factory running on a tight schedule, you need orchestration. You've got to define your pipelines as code using open-source tools like Apache Airflow, or maybe a newer alternative like Dagster. Here is why this is completely non-negotiable. Imagine a massive, complex data pipeline failing halfway through a really painful 10-hour job. The old way, that means failing and having to start the entire pipeline from scratch the very next day. But a modern orchestrator tracks everything. It allows you to rerun only the specific steps that actually failed. That saves massive amounts of time, frustration, and a ton of compute cost. When we finally reach the showroom of our factory, the business intelligence layer, this is where data actually drives decision-making. You can use tools like Metabase or Apache Superset for your self-serve dashboards. The true beauty here is that these connect directly to your Lakehouse query engine. What about your advanced data science teams? Well, they plug their Jupyter notebooks directly into the exact same Lakehouse data. Because literally everyone is querying the exact same open table formats, you finally guarantee that elusive single source of truth across the entire enterprise. The cost efficiency here remains staggering. Self-hosted BI tools like Metabase and Superset can replace a massive portion of what you would typically get from those really expensive commercial BI platforms. Especially if you're looking at small to mid-size analytics teams, you can achieve world-class self-serve data visualization with absolutely zero licensing costs. Zero.
Section 5, Governance and Monitoring. These are your enterprise-grade safety nets.
As your platform scales up, you absolutely need safety nets in place. How do people know what data even exists? You use open metadata or data hub. How do we keep sensitive data private? You implement column and row level access controls right at the query engine level. How do we trust the quality of the data we're looking at? Great Expectations gives you automated validation. And how do we know the pipeline is healthy? Real-time infrastructure monitoring using Prometheus and Grafana. Here's the big takeaway for this layer. Open-source data catalogs and validation tools provide enterprise-grade governance without the substantial licensing cost. You absolutely do not need to buy a massive commercial platform just to be compliant and secure. Open-source tools provide true enterprise-grade governance. They give you the safety, the tracking, and those rock-solid compliance mechanisms your organization demands, completely sidestepping those painful enterprise licensing fees. All right, bringing it all together in Section 6, the complete cost-efficient stack. Let's do a full architecture review. Okay, deep breath, because here is the full enterprise data lakehouse stack from end to end. We use Airbyte for ingestion, reserving Kafka only for our strict real-time needs. We land all that data in cheap object storage wrapped in Apache Iceberg or Delta Lake. We use dbt to transform that data cleanly and reliably. We query it using Spark for the heavy lifting, or Trino and DuckDB for lightning-fast ad hoc analysis. We orchestrate the whole complex dance with Airflow or Dagster. We visualize the insights in Metabase, Superset, or Jupyter notebooks. And we govern and monitor the whole shebang with open metadata, Great Expectations, and Grafana. Every single layer we just talked about has a mature, open-source option that genuinely rivals the expensive commercial platforms.
Now, if you want to dive deeper into mastering any of these specific layers, whether it's getting really hands-on with dbt, learning Apache Spark, or just mastering data engineering as a whole, you should absolutely check out the Uplatz courses linked in the description below. They offer incredible deep dives into each and every one of these technologies. But as we wrap up, I want to leave you with this final provocative thought. Are you going to stay locked into an expensive proprietary warehouse, just bleeding your budget away on storage and compute? Or are you ready to take control and architect a radically cost-efficient data lakehouse? Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer, and I'll catch you next time.